Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's get cozy. So, today's topic is second chances. So, a little bit of a backstory. I was on YouTube and I saw this girl post about second chances and how if she allowed a guy another chance, that he couldn't come back the same way he left. And the example she gave was if her and a guy was on rocky terms and they decided that they were just going to part ways because they didn't have the same end result for the relationship, or the relationship was just unknown or uncertain, and they decided that they wanted to leave, that they couldn't come back with uncertainty and not knowing the progression of the relationship. So, my take on second chances, what I give them, absolutely not. And I say that for the simple fact that if we are already in a relationship and we are not seeing eye to eye and we are trying to communicate, but you're unable to get your point across, and I am unable to get my point across, and we both decide that this relationship is not beneficial to the both of us, and we decide to end things and break up, there was a reason for that. So, why would I allow you to come back into my life when communication wasn't there the first time, when we couldn't see eye to eye on things the first time, and we were not willing to compromise the first time? Now, with all of that being said, people do have the ability to change, but I feel like when you have already went there with that person and you all split, and you get back with that person and you try to learn all of these things that you've learned while being away from that person, that eventually you all are going to fall back into that same pit because y'all are working from the past relationship. Now, I could be wrong. In my experiences, it has just been that, to where we we talk and then we decide that this is not going to work, and then we break apart, and then we allow time to get in between us, and then we come back. People come back comfortable, and they come back with, oh, well, she allowed me to get away with this the first time, so I'm pretty sure she'll allow me to get away with it the second time. That's true. And that's how some people kind of live their lives. That's why a lot of cheating happens. Kinda. Yes and no. Um, an experience on my behalf. I was talking to this one guy, getting to know him, and I liked him enough to invest a little bit of time just to see where things could go. Now, he approached me in the beginning and he was like, hey, this is what I want. Is this what you want? Sure, okay. We can get to know each other and see, what happens. So when we started talking, it was literally like pulling teeth. And I'm a talker. I feel like that's the only way to just really get to know somebody, talking and observing their actions. And so it was like pulling teeth to try to get him to talk. I don't know if he was very big on phone conversations or if he was just better at texting. I'll text you, but I'm not gonna just text you back and forth, because if I'm texting you and you're responding like that, I feel like we should be able to get on the phone and have a real adult conversation rather than just leaving everything to text. Now, I get it. People don't want to talk on the phone all the time or every day. But I'm not going to sit up here and text you every single day without being on the phone with you. So, when it came all down to it, I was just like, you know what? I like you, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm at a loss for words of like what's gonna happen. And so he decided that he just really wasn't ready, and we were gonna split ways. Okay, cool. We never got into a relationship, no love lost. So a couple of months down the line, he ended up hitting me back up. Hey, I apologize. I really never gave us a chance. I didn't know if you were looking for anything. So I want us to keep in touch. I want us to be best friends first. Okay, we really didn't end on, bad terms and whatnot. So, okay, cool. I'm willing to, give it another shot. Gave it another shot, and it was the same end result as the first time. So, I made it in my mind that you have to come with your A game the first time. And I feel like if you are approaching somebody, you're approaching them because you feel that you are ready. And I feel like if you're not ready, you need to go ahead and be open and honest with that person, saying, hey, eventually I want to get into a relationship. It may take me a little time to get here, just so that the person can know what's going on and how you work. Like, but if you're telling somebody, hey, best friends first, me and my girl best friends, initially when we were getting to know each other, we were on the phone, we were hanging out, this and that. Because that's how you establish a true friendship. You can't establish a true friendship by talking or only texting every single day. You absolutely cannot. You have to be around that person. You have to see how y'all vibe. You have to see how they have fun. They have to see how you have fun. And it's a very together relationship. Like, you all are together. I can't expect to get to know you texting you all the time, not hanging around you at all. And so that's why I wouldn't give a second chance. I feel like if you approach somebody, I feel like you should be ready on whatever type of approach of how you're approaching them. If you're you're wanting a relationship that leads to a marriage, I feel like all of that should be in your approach. I feel like all of that should be how you talk to them, how you hang out with them, and just how y'all vibe, period. So that's why I wouldn't give second chances, because I feel like you should come with your A game the first time around. And if you're not coming with your A game the first time around, or you're confused on what you want, then who's to say that you're not going to be confused the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time? And I just feel like we're at the age to where we should know what we want by now, and we should be able to go after it. So that's my take on second chances. So how do you feel? Would you give a second chance? Why or why not? Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And let's get interactive with each other, baby. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Deuces.